What have we done? Hi everyone, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. If you're new to my channel and you've just found me in the nacho cheese universe that is YouTube, well, thanks a lot for deciding to check out this content today. I really hope you enjoy it. And if you did, smash that subscribe button, join in the fun, turn on those notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and hey, why not leave a comment in the comment section so we can chat a little bit about the video contents each and every day. I'm looking forward to it. For all my regular viewers, welcome back, my friends. I hope you're excited like I am to bring you this video today. So what have we done, you say? Let's take a look. Way back here on August 30th, I put together that video stating, hey, on August 30th, these cards were 25 bucks for Soldevy Excavations. And I went ahead on the 2nd and I put that video out saying, I am going to buy at least 4 copies every month until this card hits 50 bucks. American? No. Canadian. Let's be honest. Canadian. Okay? I said I gotta hit this thing at 50 bucks Canadian before I will stop buying. And I wanted to see how easy it would be to manipulate the market. That was my experiment to bring out to the viewers and everyone out there. And a lot of people took hold of this. Considering it only got 3,000-4,000 views, a lot of people on my channel took part. A lot of people communicated with me with the selections of cards I got. People like Rudy at Alpha Investments commented and sent me along his stats so I would know how many cards he had. So the confirmed amount of copies stands at 2,416. That's all I can find so far, searching wide and far. Far and wide and far, you know what I mean. That's as far as I got for confirmed copies that people sent pictures, confirmed things with me, or I believed it because it was like 1 or 2 copies. Confirmed stuff. No crazy stats, but confirmed things. That's the number. I took away the possible because nobody sent back the information I needed. Now, back then it was $25 when I put the video out. On September 6th, it hit $30. Within that period of time, it rose 20% in a couple of days. Well, now look at it. $37.26 on MTG stocks as of today. Wait, hold on. I got one for you right here. Take a look at that bad boy. Look what we're talking about. 37.26 is the average. The market, though, says it's 30.41. The euro still stands at €20.34. The cheapest copy I can find in Canada for near mint is $50, which is why I'm not buying it, because it's 50 bucks Canadian for near mint copy. Now, $37 gets you a moderately played copy. Moderately played. Not bad, not great, but just moderate. All right. So when you think about that and you say, okay, a moderate copy now costs $37 Canadian. Think about what we're saying. The rate of attrition in Magic for older cards is clearly, as demonstrated in my previous videos, it is clearly much greater than people realize. People like Rudy at Alpha Investments, they have commented on this before that, hey, you really don't know how many are out there. The attrition rate can be a lot higher. And attrition does not mean destruction. Remember that. It just means the general consensus that these cards will never come back to market. So Soldevy Excavations that are sitting in somebody's shelf somewhere, somebody who used to play, put it in an attic, they got put in landfill, they're sitting somewhere underwater. Who knows? But for whatever reason, those cards aren't coming back to market. So originally, we had said there was around 300,000 copies. And we broke that down based on the relative set size, the amount of booster packs, the cards within those booster packs, and the rarity. And that gave us that number of 300 to 320,000. So how come we can only find 2,416? It's not a lot. And even if I add up the ones on Card Market, and I add up the ones on TCG Player, and I add up the ones on eBay and a few other platforms, I can maybe account for maybe 100 or 2 more. Maybe. That is not a lot of cards, is it? Kind of makes me scratch my head a bit. But it also tells me how easily the market can be swayed by a very small, dedicated group of people. I hope people take this as a lesson in learning, a direct concept brought to you and produced in reality to show what will happen if a lower end, fun card that's reserve list gets picked on like this, how about a card that has some real rarity that we know the print run exactly? What about Ali from Cairo? What about a Guardian Beast? What about those cards we know how many are there? Somebody who easily collects up a few of these cards and holds on to them controls the market. It's that simple. There's nowhere else to take this conversation. People who bought out 10 years ago, 15 years ago and said, I like this card. I think it has future value. And they started buying them up slowly when they were 2, 3, 10, 12, 15 bucks. And they kept buying till it hit a certain level. Till it hit that certain level. Canadian right now, this card stands at $48 Canadian. Okay, that's a lot of money, guys. A lot of money in a 20-day period. It's been mentioned on many other websites now and other people's YouTube channels. When you look at this, this was caused by my small channel with a really cool dedicated following of followers who fed me the information. Some people bought the cards or other people reported what cards were there. And I have a mail day coming up. I have a pile of mail. You can't see it. It's down here on the screen. And in that mail day, I will open a bunch of cards, and I bet a few will be Souldevi Excavations. I bet you a few will be. But I'll do that video. You'll see that. But think about what I'm telling you guys. What do you think about that? How do you feel knowing that's all I could come up with? And we know there's supposed to be around 300,000. That's it. That's not a lot considering how many Magic players are out there. You're right, there's going to be a chance lots of people don't watch my channel. I get that. I'm a small channel. Growing every day, but still small right now. Growing because of thanks to you guys. But still, small channel, but still, you take that excerpt, that little bit of control, and you see what happens if somebody wants to take it for a spin. Somebody who actually has a decent bankroll and has a 6-figure, 7-figure job that can afford to invest in some of these things. This is a lesson. This is something that cannot be denied. Souldevi Excavations has risen a very large percentage now. We're almost 40% since we started the conversation less than 20 days ago. And I haven't hit the $50 mark. I'm still going to be buying some next month, it looks like, because we haven't got there yet. So I'll be picking up some of those moderately played copies, the beat up copies, or if my stores manage to find some in stock. It is something to think about. It is pretty crazy to think that that's how many were made. And roughly, let's just say it's 10 times this number. Let's say it's 24,000, right? Let's say it's 50,000. It's not 300. That's not how many are left, I don't think. Not even close. I think it has an attrition rate of 70% at this point because I just can't come up with the numbers. I can't figure it out. Doesn't mean I'm not right or wrong. Hey, I can be wrong all the time. Game over for this card, though, people. This is something crazy. It really got my eye. I'm loving the conversation we're having on the channel about it. And I'm going to continue feeding this information as we go. Because for a while there, this card even dipped. And it dipped for no reason. That was the market trying to suppress it. Somebody said, whoa, this card's going up too fast. Let's just say it dropped in price. But it didn't drop, did it? And again, they were forced to let it go up again. Because nobody sold on to the market. If you hold the line of reserve list cards, they stay that price. Because nobody's feeding the market and cutting to get to the bottom. So let me leave you with this last bit at the end of the video. Now that you know how few copies there are, now that you know how easily a market like this can be manipulated by a few dedicated people out there who just want to get it done, and you look at how far it came. September 2nd, 25 bucks. September 16th, 37.26. That is some seriously big changes for a second tier, third tier, fourth tier, whatever you want to call it, reserve list card. How many more times can this happen to how many other cards over the next little while? What happens if more people go and decide to nail another card? You literally can force prices up. It's something to really consider. So when you guys watch some of my videos, ask some questions, think about what you're learning. Remember, this is an entertainment-only channel. I am not a financial advisor. You can tell by my writing, I have no graduate degrees in finance. This is purely entertainment purposes only. Please remember that. But now that I've told you that, what are you thinking? How do you think things will end for a card like this? Is it going to drop back down? Apparently not if we don't sell it back into the market. It just stays where it is. And the more they get sapped up, the higher it goes. It makes people want to look for the card. Interesting stuff. So everyone, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining on another part of this journey for Soldevi Excavations. We're going to see where this goes in the days, months, and years to come on this channel. It is going to be our card. So let's take a look together. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave those questions or comments in the comment section. I can't wait to hear what you guys think after watching what I've just told you about. Guys, it's a war of attrition, and apparently attrition won because there's not a lot of cards out there right now. Thanks a lot for tuning in. MTG Moxman. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, big shout out to all my patrons out there. Patrons make the world go round. Thanks again for that awesome continued support from each and every one of my amazing patrons out there. You guys make it happen. Thanks again. I look forward to seeing you all each and every Sunday on the live stream. And if you're looking for a patron slot, they're gone. I'm sorry. Hey everyone, thanks for making it to the end of another one of my videos. You made it. You're here and you deserve to be rewarded. And it's a special reward today. Based on what we talked about, that's right. Let's put in a Soldevi Excavations into the 10K box because you guys deserve it and I deserve it. It's going to be epic, guys. And thanks again for everyone who noticed that I got to 6,000 subscribers. So you can put in the comment section, happy 6K to the Moxman. Thanks a lot, guys. You helped me get here. You guys are awesome. I can't wait to see you. I'll talk to you soon. MTG Moxman, I'm outie. Soldevi Excavations.